Savathun Spire this week, there's also going to be one additional card to find. Right before you go to the final boss room, if you turn to the right, there's going to be an untyped card that's going to unlock the next section of the Imbaru engine, and I'm going to go over that right now. So once you get back to the Imbaru engine, you may be forced to do the first section again, the cunning, where you pick the chests with the actual matching rune, the rune that you're supposed to get, not the rune that you're not supposed to get. And it's the same rune that's been activating all the positive things going forward. And so from there, there's a guide if you want to see last week. You can see my guide last week where I have that and how to get past that. Once you actually do get past that and you're into the next section, there's going to be a door that opens up at the main room by the 2 chests that spawn from the last test. You're going to be in a part in the quest that says Part the Mist. That's how you know you're ready to go through those doors. Now once you go through those doors, there's going to be a couple of paths that you can take. Be careful not to go into a portal at the end of this path. There's a bunch of traps and things that you walk through. Like I did the first time, I just jumped into the portal thinking, oh, that's where to go. But actually the portal takes you back to the main entrance. And so just when you're getting past all of the traps and you go up the lift, make sure you don't go into the portal. The actual door is going to be just in front of you as you land, and you know you're in the right place because you're going to see a bunch of pointers on the ground and you're going to see another ritual site. Now when you begin this ritual, the idea behind this ritual is to find the first enemy that you need to start the process with, and the way that you'll do that is you'll go to the very top of the stairs here, or the ramp, and you're going to activate the deep sight. Once the deep sight's activated, you'll see footprints leading to the very first enemy that you need to kill, and then that enemy will then point you to the next one. So following the dial on the ground, the little arrow on the ground, if you look across, you're going to see, okay, it's pointing to this enemy here, we're going to kill this one next. And then the same thing, once you stand on this one, you're going to say, okay, through the rock, there's nothing on that side, so it's got to be higher up, and so that's going to be this knight here kneeling at the very top, and that's going to be the next one that you kill. You don't have to worry about the deep sight running out. You already know your path. So that's going to take me through the wall into the very top. And now the next section is going to be different, because if you accidentally just follow the same exact logic from the past room, you're going to end up killing yourself. And what happens when you end up killing yourself is a shrieker will open up in that area and it'll begin to shoot you, but you're going to die from a debuff anyways. And so as you see here, I skipped the first night and I moved on to the second thrall, and then same thing, I skipped this thrall and did the other one. So it's in every other one, and it's going to keep that order going through the entire rest of the strength challenge. So once you get through here, again, just be very careful. I've made the mistake as well of thinking, okay, you know, this is the knight that I'm going to skip, and then I shoot the wrong knight. You're actually going to do every other one starting with the knight. So that knight that's kneeling down, you're not going to shoot that knight. You're going to walk past the knight, and then you're going to look at the first thrall and say, okay, it's the second thrall. And so this is the second thrall that I shot. Then I'm going to skip that thrall and follow the arrow and say, okay, the next one in order is not the right one. It's going to be this one that's past it to the left. Then I'm going to skip this next thrall, following the order, and I'm going to be at the final thrall. And then from there it'll say you've conjured war, and you'll get the kind of objective complete pop up. You're going to get the Knight Morph Triumph, and that's how you know you've completed the Imbaru engine for this week.